Welcome to our Community Spotlight.
Let's discover life in Judea and Samaria.
Join us as we share these incredible stories.
Today's Community Spotlight is Yitzhar here in the Shomron. Today we're going to be interviewing Akiva Akain. He lives here in the Yishuv, but not only does he live here already, how many years?
25 years.
25 years, but he's American born. So we love speaking to such people so that all Anglos, Americans can relate. There are three hot topics that people want to know about coming to the Yehuda, the Shomron. And that's number one, housing, real estate. Number two, what's the hashkafa of the Yishuv or the hilltop? And number three is just what's it like living here in the Shomron. So feel free to go off tangent. Love to hear a little bit about what you've learned here.
So each of one of those questions could be an hour interview. So I'll try to summarize that into a few minutes. But the first question about real estate, I don't actually like. I think that people who are looking for real estate should not be coming here. The prices here are cheaper than the rest of Israel, but that cannot be a reason for somebody to come live here. If anybody wants to come live here, he has to live here because he likes the idea, he likes the policy, he likes the place, he likes the view, he likes being part of Eretz Yisrael. If he happens to like all of that, so he has a great opportunity in terms of real estate, but that cannot be the reason for somebody to come. I think there are many different types of hashkafa inside Yitzhar, but the common thing about all of them is that we like to be actively part of the Geulah. We don't just sit and say, well, we're waiting for Mashiach to come. Yes, of course we're waiting for Mashiach. Tisha B'Av is going to be next week. We're waiting for Mashiach. B'chol yom she'yavo. But we can't just wait passively. We need to actively think all the time, every day, every second of our life, how we could do things to promote Mashiach. It's not only doing mitzvahs and getting another block in the stone of Beis HaMikdash. No, that's not the issue. It's actively thinking. If people weren't thinking actively 100 years ago, we wouldn't be here today. Of course, we need the siyata d'shmaya for that, but we need to think all the time. If it's going and establishing a new community, or if it's going and building your own community, many, many different ways how you could do it. But if we're not active, so there's an enemy here who's active. And if only one side is active, we'll definitely be kicked out of here. If we're active, they become passive, and then we could be the ones conquering Eretz Yisrael. We need to remember that Am Yisrael has done a major progress in the past 100 years, but there's so much more to go. Eretz Yisrael still has about 2 million Arabs around. Eretz Yisrael, we still don't own. We own by Torah, but we don't own the land here. We're not here. Look at what the Arabs are doing here in the background. On one side you see our vineyards. We have 25 acres of vineyards. On the other side you see quarries. That they just ruined the mountains. They don't care for this place. We need Am Yisrael to be here to care for Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael has been waiting for Am Yisrael for 2,000 years, and now it's our time to finally give it our love back. There's one more thing. Each one of the communities around Judea and Samaria has its type of people. The people here are usually more religious, strongly religious. Like the kindergartens and the schools here are separate. Most of these shuvim around us, they're not separate. The kindergartens, you usually won't see just women and men gathering together. It will be separately. So it's a more strictly religious place than other communities around.
Nice. Shemitah mitzvahs and their tzunum.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And what about in general? What's it like living here? I mean, compared to people that are living in, I don't know, New York, New Jersey, Cleveland, Detroit.
You're living with a meaning. There's a meaning for your life. We're actually writing a major part of the history. Now, the guys seeing these videos could be two sides of it. Either the guys who live there could be even Ramat Bet Shemesh. Here, we're really doing the job. So you could sit there and tour the area or not tour the area, and in a century from now or 2 centuries from now, read books about, oh, those were the guys. I wished I would have lived then, or you could actually be part of it.
Making history.
Being the Shomron is not only making history, but making history in the ways our forefathers did. This is a place where they walked. Our ancestors, Avraham Avinu, Yitzhak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu, they weren't in Tel Aviv or Ashdod. They were here. This is Shechem, Beit El, Hebron. This is where they were, on the mountains. Nobody was down there. And People don't realize that. We're actually walking in the steps of our forefathers. It's an amazing feeling to be part of such a thing. I read the history. I read about the times before the state of Israel. And I'm so happy that we could finally be part of the history ourselves and not only read about the history.
All right, Akiva, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching!